opinyon, lilinawin kasama si Rocel Lopez, umaarangkada sa Spear Cyber TV.
Okay mga kaibigan, magandang hapon po. Welcome sa programang Utol. Welcome po sa Tuesday edition ng programang Usapin, Talakayin, Opinyon, Lilinawin, siyempre dito lang sa Spear Cyber TV. At siyempre mga kaibigan, ako pa rin ang inyong magiging kasama, kakwentuhan, kahuntahan, kadabar cats, katropa pips, kakosa, kajaming, Rocel Lopez. At siyempre kasama natin sa technical side ngayong Martes, si Joshua Mendoza. So bueno mga kaibigan, bago tayo magsimula sa ating mga tatalakayin ay medyo magbatian portion muna tayo, no? As usual, siyempre yung lagi natin ginagawa, pagka hindi natin nabati itong mga to, magtatampo, makawala ng manood sa programang Utol ng Spear Cyber TV. Bueno mga kaibigan, unahin natin yung ating mga Dabar Cats dyan sa may parte ng Ilocos Norte, sa Lawag, sina Ma'am Jenny Dina Truel Hambaro, Michael at Zeril Pebenito, si Ira at si Jenny ng Paraiso ni Anibel sa Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. At yung ating mga tropa pips naman dyan sa may parting Bulacan, sina Police Colonel Orlando Castillo Jr., siyang Chief of Police ng San Jose del Monte City, Bulacan, si Magno Frendol naman ng San Jose del Monte Prosecutors Office. Good afternoon. At siyempre yung aking kabats na si Jaime Santos Pahayag na dyan na rin po naglalagi sa San Jose del Monte. At gayon din yung ating mga kakosa, dyan naman po sa may area ng Urani, Bataan, no? Siyempre yung aking kakosang Tito, ng Tito Rick Santiago, at siyempre yung kanyang anak na si Al Santiago, dyan sa Urani, Bataan Public Market. Aba, kung magagawi kayo doon, yung mga biyahero, yung mga ating namamasyal at napunta kayo ng Urani, Bataan, hanapin nyo lang po ang Al Carinderia sa Urani, Bataan Public Market. Hindi kayo magsisisi po dahil yung kanyang pagkain ay masarap na, mura pa. Aba, hindi lang ho sa pagkain ng dine-in nyo. Pwede kayo mag-short order kung may meetings kayo, binyag, pwede ho kayo magpa-order doon kung anong mga luto ang gusto nyo at iluluto niya. Sabihin nyo lang at iluluto po. Okay, yung atin namang mga kaibigan dyan sa may parte ng Sandigan Bayan, sina Kuya Albert Abet de la Cruz, yung Chief ng Sandigan Bayan Sheriff Division, at ang kanyang mga staff na sina Jomar Magdasok at Robert Esteban. Aba, yung kanilang mga taga-serve ng mga subpina, yung mga yun, yung mga inaasahan ni Boss Albert, ni Kuya Abet, na siyang mga nagsiserve ng mga summons doon sa mga local official, kung sino man yung may kaso sa Sandigan Bayan. At syempre, batiin na rin natin yung ating mga kaibigan na mga nanonood lagi rin sa atin. Unahin na natin sina Cap Ronaldo Tuazon ng Wanted Bagong Bayaning Naglilingkod. At ganyan din si Boss Louie Heredia. Joshua, alam ba si Boss Louie Heredia? Singer yun. Ayan, at nanonood din. At ganyan din si Boss Willie Intia ng Rush Flash Door sa Malabon City. At si Bunso ng UAE, nagtatrabaho doon, si Gemma de la Cruz. At ganyan din sina Kagawad Jerry Aquino ng Barangay Mesilo, Malabon, si Kagawad Ruben Almoite Lichauco, si Kagawad Bengbeng ng Barangay Pulo, Valenzuela City, at yung ating kaibigang Kagawad dyan sa may Barangay Tugatog, si Kagawad Sani Dadad Pineda at Barangay Kagawad Nestor Rosita. At siyempre sa kanilang kapitana na si Chairwoman Edna Valenzuela. At yun ding ating mga tropa peeps dyan sa may Tugatog pa rin, sina paring Joel Lapus, at syempre yung Tastoda, yung kanyang mga kasangga dyan, sina paring Taba, sina paring John Valenzuela, at si Yunaisa Valenzuela, si YB, yung kanyang may bahay, at syempre yung kanilang anak na aking inaanak na si Boss King ba yun? Ano ba yun? O yun, basta inaanak ko. Good afternoon. At syempre yung inaanak kong anak ni paring Joel, si Jolina Bartolo Lapus. At yung mga katropa din natin sa Barangay Tugatog, sina Kuya Danny Garcia at kapatid na si Demi Garcia, at syempre yung kanilang katropa na si paring Sherwin. At syempre ganyan din sina Ardy Montoya ng Office of the Vice Mayor ng Malabon City. At syempre yung ating grupong Rescue Rangers on the Road sa pangunguna ng aking National Treasurer na si Maximo Yob de la Cruz, at syempre yung aking mga opisyal ng Barangay Pulo naman si paring Hener Aries Gato. At gayon din yung aking leader doon naman sa may parte ng Tagalog, Valenzuela City, si Brother Enteng Diaz, na siya naman po yung nagtatrabaho sa Valenzuela General Hospital sa Valenzuela City sa Balgen. At gayon din yung ating tambayang batch 85 ng Elises Guerra High School, sina Bossing Arnel, Lisa at Celso Basilio, sina Amor, sina Marisa Cruz, sina Milet, sina Joselito Doji Dimla ng Pagcor, sina Neil Evangelista na nasa US na po, at gayon din si Abner Libunaw naman na nakabase naman po sa Cebu City, at yung iba pang batchmate, sina Lunabel, pangalan to, nakakalimutan ko na, sila Lunabel, tapos sina LJ, sina Rodena, tapos nakalimutan ko na pangalan. Sorry sister, batchmate, sorry. Nakalimutan ko. Basta lahat ng tambayang batch 85, binabati po natin ng Elises Guerra High School sa Malabon City. Minsan mahirap talaga pagka marami kang binabati, no, Joshua? Nakakalimutan mo yung iba. Kaya lahat kayo. Hindi ko na kinakailangan sa isahin, basta lahat ng tambayang batch 85 ay binabati ko po. Siyempre, yung aking mga iba pang kakasama na sina paring Romel Reyes at Roger Yabilio, at si Joel Lapus. At siyempre, yung aking mga pinsan na si Fernando Felix at Abet Santiago. At siyempre, yung ating regular viewer at listener, si Daniel Valdez ng Caloocan City. Okay, so meron tayong birthday greetings, no, Joshua, at siguro ko paghabang isesend ko na lang mamaya sa picture, itong si paring Arthur Gubatan ng Tansa Nabotas. Alam niyo to si paring Arthur, ayan, makikita niyo naka-flash sa screen. May pa-flash mo naman, Joshua, later, yan po ay nakasama ko dati nung siya po ang Barangay Executive Officer ng Barangay Bayan-Bayanan, Malabon City. That ako po noon na time ay nagsusulat pa sa dyaryo. Lahat po ng accomplishment ng Barangay Bayan-Bayanan ay inilalabas po natin, at siya po ang Barangay Executive Officer. Anyway, happy birthday at more birthdays to come, paring Arthur Gubatan. Malapit na po ang kanyang birthday, nalalapit na, pero ngayon pa na binabati ko na dahil magtatampo to, kailangan daw bago pa mag-birthday, batiin ko na siya. Kaya happy birthday sa darating mong advance happy birthday, paring Arthur Gubatan ng Tansa, Nabotas City. At gayon din si paring Bayani Bayan Jogrades at ang asawa niyang si Marilyn Jogrades, si Ate Mimi, at ang mga anak nilang sina Charlotte, Chucha, iba yung isang anak mo, at yung isa pa ay happy viewing at happy listening po sa inyo dyan sa Santa Maria, Bulacan. At syempre yung aking dating sir, si Sir Yodi Tobias na ngayon po ay lupong tagapamayapa ng Barangay Bagbag, Quezon City. Ayan, good afternoon sa iyo, Sir Yodi Tobias. At gayon din kay kasama rin nating mamamahayag si Tony Arsenal ng News on C. Okay, bueno mga kaibigan, wala na tayong nakakalimutan, kompleto sa recados. Bati na natin yung ating mga Dabar Cats, yung ating mga tropa peeps na nanonood po at nakikinig lagi dito sa programang Utol. Usapin, talakayin, opinyon, lilinawin syempre dito lang sa Spear Cyber TV. Okay, so bueno mga kaibigan, siguro ko ay magpapakilala muna si Joshua Mendoza at para malaman nyo kung saan kayong himpilan ang nakikinig at nanonood. At sa ating pagbabalik ay tatalakayin po natin yung aking dinaluhang isang press conference, Tapatan sa Aristocrat, kung saan po ay ito'y pinag-usapan yung about sa mga traffic situation, yung mga emergency response, yung mga ambulansya, di ba? Kasi meron dyan mga ambulansya, minsan walang sakay nagwawangwang para makatawid ka agad, etc. Mamaya sa amin pong pagbabalik ni Joshua Mendoza. Magpapakilala lang po kami.
You know how a certain smell, or taste, or touch, or sound, or sight can take you somewhere? Or sight can take you somewhere? And how that somewhere isn't a place. It's a feeling. It's a moment. Because time is fleeting. A moment is experienced just once. But some moments, the great ones, are remembered forever. I guess that's why they say, we don't remember days, we remember moments. Or that life itself can be measured in moments. We love putting wonder and beauty in your moments, making them better, making them unforgettable, making them something you can keep forever. Because moments are the best things we can ever have. Come and celebrate your moments with us.
Okay mga kaibigan, muli nagbabalik po ang programang Utol. Usapin, talakayin, opinyon, lilinawin dito lang sa Spear Cyber TV. Ako pa rin ang inyong kadyaming, kakontuhan, kakosa, Rocel Lopez. At siyempre kasama pa rin natin sa technical side, si Joshua Mendoza. Bueno mga kaibigan, eto na, ready na tayo. Pag-usapan na natin at panoorin nyo na at pakinggan yung pong naging tapatan sa Aristocrat sa Maynila kung saan pinag-usapan po rito yung mga traffic at emergency response. Kung saan po ay naging moderator dito ay pinangunahan po ni Sir Melo Acuña. At ang mga naging bisita po rito ay sina Honorable Jose Arturo Garcia Jr., siyang General Manager ng Metro Manila Development Authority, si GM Jojo Garcia. At gayon din nandun din si Engineer Alberto Swansing, siyang Special Assistant to the DOTR Secretary. At gayon din si Mr. Aidan Tasker Lynch, Consultant Emergency Medical Services, si Mr. Jun Tolentino Jr., former Admin Training Chief ng Manila EMS. At siyempre, nandun din si Mr. Roliso, President ng Federation of Filipino Chinese Fire Rescue. At yung sa MMDA po, hindi po nakarating si GM Jojo Garcia, kaya nagpapunta ng isang representative. Medyo nakakalimutan ko lang yung pangalan. At siya po ang sumagot sa lahat ng mga tanong, sa lahat ng mga may involved o may kaugnayan sa traffic dito sa atin sa Metro Manila. Alam nyo mga kaibigan, dito sa atin, sa mga yan traffic situation, paano ba pagka dumadating na ang isang mobil o ambulansya, yan ba'y dapat yung pagbigyan, dapat man tumabi yung mga nasa sasakyan or what? At yan ba kung halimbawang walang sakay na pasyente at nagwawangwang pa rin, ano ba ang dapat? Dapat bang isumbong? So yan po ang mga pinag-usapan doon kasi minsan makikita natin, merong ambulansya tumatakbo dyan na napakalakas na sirena, pero pag nakita mong dumaan, wala naman pasahero. Ang katwiran, sakay ko si Mayore, asawa ng mayor. Or, kinakailangan makarating ako doon kasi si mayor kailangan na. So, di ba? So, ano ba ang dapat? So, dapat, syempre, ginagamit lang yan pagka maghahatid ka ng pasyente, ika nga yung life and death. No? Pero pagka ganun lang, mga ganun, so hindi na ka dapat magsirena. Tumakbo ka, sumabay ka sa takbo ng flow ng traffic, kung ano yung takbo. Pero yung magsisirena ka pa para mauna ka lang, parang hindi ho tama. So yan ang mga pinag-usapan mga kaibigan. At pakinggan nyo at panoorin po yung nangyaring talakayan at kayo na rin po magbigay ng reaksyon, komento at pararating din natin sa mga kinauukulan para kahit paano alam nila ang kanilang mga gagawin lalo na pagdating sa mga traffic experimental zone. Okay po yun mga kaibigan, yung kung natin patagalin, panoorin po natin at pakinggan yung nangyaring tapatan sa aristokrat. Panoorin po natin.
Magtungo rito sa aristokrat, sa atin sa tapatan sa aristokrat. Na-traffic ba kayo?
Oo.
Can you imagine yourself na kayo yung sakay sa ambulansya, dadalhin sa ospital, tapos na-traffic? Yan. Isang paksayan ngayong umaga. Pero maganda na rin pag-usapan. Samantalang patungo kami rito, sa aristokrat kanina, merong humarang sa amin mula doon sa may DDM. Tatlong nakamotorsiklo na may blinkers at pinadaan yung tatlong walang plakang Hyundai na van. Hindi ko malaman kung sino ang mga mortal yun. Walang kamatayan. Dahil sa may Hawi Boys. Alam ko ba, no plate, no travel. Pero it seems iba yung batas para sa mga nasa tabi ng Pasig at iba yung batas para sa mga karaniwan tulad natin. Pero huwag na natin pag-usapan yan, masisira ang umaga natin. Ngayong umaga, traffic at emergency response ang ating paksa. Yung ating Wuhan virus, saka na natin pag-uusapan. Huwag kayo mag-alala. Ligtas tayo rito. Kasama po natin ang ating mga panauhin. Narito po si Jeremiah Francis Marcelino at si Shani Santillan mula po sa Road Emergency Group ng MMDA. Kasama rin natin si Aidan Tasker Lynch. Siya po ay isang emergency respondent na mula pa sa Ireland. Isang paramedic at may karanasan na ibabahagi sa atin. Narito rin po naman mga kaibigan si June Tolentino na nasa Civil Defense Action Group. Si Ginoong Jose Ruel Poliarco ng MMDA is also with us. Si Roliso, siya po yung Pangulo ng Federation of Filipino Chinese Fire Rescue and Emergency Civic Association. So, pag may sunog, nauna pa sila sa bumbero. No? Parang gano'n ikaw. Masakit kaminin, pero totoo yun. Laging may krudo yung tangki nila. At syempre, kasama natin si Assistant Secretary Bert Sansig. Siya po yung Bongo ni Secretary Arto Gadin, the Special Assistant to the Transport Secretary. Okay, so let's begin. If we're to look into the traffic, how good is it these days? Gaano po ba kaganda traffic?
Sa ngayon po sir, sa pang araw-araw namin napapansin, within Manila sir, nag-improve naman po. malaki po yung improvement sa aspeto ng traffic. Kasi po yung mga obstruction, araw-araw natutugunan naman po yan. At yung Skyway, yung major project po natin, medyo halfway na po yung matatapos na po. Unfortunately, madidelayed nga lang daw dahil nagkaroon ng problema last Saturday. So, in general po, maganda naman yung sa traffic sa Manila.
Okay.
Yan po.
I really welcome that statement. Dahil I look forward to the 5-minute travel time from Cubao to Makati. Kaya lang, we tried it some time ago. We did it in 7 minutes mula doon sa Nepak Umart hanggang doon sa may dating Agila sa EDSA sa Makati. But we were running at 80 kilometers per hour na violation ng speed limit na 60 kph. At yun ay sa oras na alas 2 ng umaga. Anyway, magandang pag-usapan ko. Something to look forward to. Bert, coming from the DOTR, how do you look at the situation these days? You're familiar with what's going on?
Well, as far as traffic is concerned, it's undeniably, may mga lugar na talagang problema. Like for example, may mga kalsada na problema, like for example, EDSA, Commonwealth, Ross Boulevard, yan mga critical areas natin dito sa Metro Manila. But of course, there are other streets, pero ang problema naman sa mga ibang lugar, it's not the volume of vehicles na dumadaan, kundi more of the discipline ng mga drivers. Like for example, sa mga intersections, pinaparahan yung intersections, so nagkakaroon.
So, ganun ang sistema. Alright. Alam po ninyo, mga kaibigan, I'd like to acknowledge yung presence ng ating panauhin, si Aidan Casper Lynch. Siya po yung dapat nating pasalamatan dahil sa kanyang kakulitan, nawala yung tipo sa pagdakan. Kung hindi po nawala yung tipo at nangyari yung sunog ng Sabado, hindi ko lang alam kung saan tayo pupulutin. Dahil sa maraming mawawala. Ano? Malaking conflagration ito at hindi kaya nila Roliso. Pero mahirapan tayo dyan. Pero siya rin po yung nagpanukala na magkaroon ng pagtugon sa medical emergencies, ano? Yung emergency system sa larangan ng medisina sa mga may sakit. Would you care to tell us your project? This was your brainchild, right? Some years ago.
The MS law. Oh, well, I basically came to the Philippines for good about 23, 24 years ago at the invite of my wife, of course. And she wanted me to actually get involved in the development of a national ambulance service. Now, when we talk about a national ambulance service, in my country, we can pick up a phone and have an ambulance guaranteed in 8 minutes.
In 8
minutes from the time you pick the phone up. So if you look at the Philippines, how many people die, how many people suffer because you'll be lucky to get an ambulance in 8 weeks? You know, that's the problem. I mean, 8 weeks, of course, is an exaggeration, but will you get an ambulance? If you get an ambulance, what training do the crew have and what equipment is on board? You know, the whole thing is upside down here. So as far as I'm concerned, every Filipino deserves the best of medical care. Every single Filipino. Whether they belong at the top or they belong, you know, you put them at the bottom, every Filipino has the right to good medical care, and we should be protecting their lives.
Okay.
But that's not happening.
You had a proposal, all right. What were the salient points of this proposal?
The salient points, well, it's the EMS law. I worked with Congressman Lopez of Rocel as far back as 2009. So that's where this original bill came from. We nearly got it through in 2010, but there was a hiccup in the Senate in the last sitting for the bill. That meant we just missed getting it through. From then, once you do that, you've got to start at the beginning every time. You go back to zero. It's like snakes and ladders.
Yes.
You get up to 99, and then all of a sudden you're back to zero and you start all over again. But except, snakes and ladders is just a game. This is human life.
Aidan, did you have experience of dealing with snakes more than ladders?
There are so many. I once had one of our graduates' mother in BCall, and she was talking about politicians, etc., and crocodiles and all the rest of it. The usual conversation. And she said to me, don't insult the animals, because when the crocodile has eaten and they're satisfied, they stop. The politicians don't.
I'd like to believe that. I'd like to believe that. But anyway, you had your proposal.
Right.
It nearly got passed.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, what happened?
Back to zero, and then it's been continually back to zero. In the meantime, people have plagiarized, they've messed around with the bill, they put their own parts in. So the purity of the first bill has been lost. And now we see a bill that's actually got vested interests and is not really workable for me.
Really?
Yes.
What should the National Ambulance Program be? What should it have?
Well, I mean, basically we look at it the same. In the Philippines, we have the National Police. We have the National Fire Rescue. And we should have a National Ambulance Service the same. In my country, that's the way it is. In the West, that's the way it is. Right? So, those are the three essential emergency services in our community. Absolutely.
Yeah. Right?
Yes.
But not in the Philippines. Well, we don't see that. If a dog gets astray, then chances are he would end up pulutan. If you know what pulutan is.
Well, I'm not so sure that firemen and rescue, I mean, that sort of person thing, firemen and rescue. They do a very good job, and especially when it comes to rescue. And we work very much in tandem with the fire service and the police. You know, at the scene of an emergency, that's your three essential services. Police, to restore order and security. Fire rescue, right, to deal with fire, crowd control, and rescue, cutting patients out of cars, etc. And the medical side is completely ambulance service, EMS.
Okay. All right, let's focus on your ambulance. What should an ambulance look like? What should it contain? Who should man the ambulance?
Well, this is, I mean, ambulance services in my country have evolved over decades. And now we see ambulances that are designed exactly for the patient, exactly for the care that's administered outside the hospital. The vehicles are, I mean, even in the Philippines, you have now got DOH specifications for ambulance. But a lot of people ignore it. You see, that's the problem. A lot of people ignore it. Even government bodies don't follow the DOH guidelines. Why is that? Why is government not keeping to government? I don't understand.
Okay. Well, this is what makes the Philippines unique.
Yeah, but that uniquely puts your patient at risk.
Okay.
That's the only unique thing about that.
All right. Tell us about MMDA. When you do rescue, what do you usually encounter? How bad is the situation? How do you navigate? Where do you bring the patient?
Well, definitely, sir, when we encounter, Tagalog na lang, sir, sa family. Usually, vehicular accident or road crashes, accidents po, motor, and we usually bring the patient to the nearest government hospital. And if it is life-threatening, at least to the nearest hospital, whether it is private or public, doon po namin dinadala. How bad? Well, compared to 2 years or 3 years ago, I think more people are careful nowadays. They're wearing gears, especially yung mga nagmumotor. They're wearing helmets and other protective gears to protect themselves, sir.
Okay. Shani, sa inyong karanasan, meron bang nanganib ang buhay dahil sa traffic? You know, naisakay nyo na yung tao, tapos hindi nyo madala dahil traffic.
Yes po, nangyayari po talaga yun. Nade-delay po yung pag-transfer po from doon sa area ng incident to hospital because of traffic. So, kadalasan po kasi yung mga sasakyan, sa sobrang dikit-dikit na, hindi na po magkaroon ng space to pass the, para magkaroon ng way for the ambulance po.
Okay. Meron ba kayong karanasan na namatay sa ambulansya yung inyong nire-rescue?
Yes po. Hindi po namin ma-declare na namatay na, pero negative pulse, negative breathing until doon makarating sa hospital na ma-pronounce na DOA po siya.
Actually, sir,
On-
may I just add, the reason why hindi namin ma-declare na patay sa tao kasi below dito sa Philippines that only the doctor has the right to pronounce if the person is dead. Ang inano ko lang din, sir, sana ma-educate din yung mga drivers natin na once there's a siren of ambulance, tumabi naman. Kasi minsan, sir, kahit naka-siren na kami, nagbubusina pa kami, hindi sila tumatabi although traffic. Yung kahit umusog man lang, hindi sila, they don't respect the siren po.
Okay. Kurt, ano yung sinasabi ko? Gusto mo sabihin kanina?
Hindi. Yung kung merong namatay, there were incidents naman, meron. And of course, yung nabangga yung ambulansya, yung pasahero hindi naman talaga manubwa. Yung nabangga, namatay.
Talagang swerte, no?
Yeah. Pero speaking of experience, ako naka-experience ako last year because inatake ako sa puso. Then, of course, I was from Iya office. I was brought first to itong
San Juan de Dios.
San Juan de Dios Hospital. Then I was transferred from San Juan de Dios Hospital to UST at 7 o'clock in the evening.
Wow.
So it took us around 1 hour to reach UST. Passing through Ross Boulevard, I think, because I was semi-conscious. I can only hear the sirens, and of course, my wife was really, getting mad at that time because hindi magpadaan yung mga tao, yung mga meron pa nga, bumaba pa nga yung driver nung ambulansya. Hinamon pa na suntukan yung taxi driver. Ayaw umabit. So yun. Well, yun. It took us about an hour to reach UST from San Juan de Dios.
Hindi pa yari yung passport at visa mo patungo sa kabilang buhay, kaya okay ka pa. May gagawin ka pa.
Malakas ako sa taas.
Yun ang maganda ron. Yes,
Magdadagdag lang po ako na input. Kasi last year, siguro mga October po, nag-issue po ng order si chairman namin regarding doon sa mga emergency vehicle. So, may direktiba po siya na pagka may mga ganun, i-assist po ng mga enforcer namin, lalo na yung mga naka-motorcycle. So, yun po yung isa sa mga tulong namin doon sa mga, although nangyayari naman po. Nangyayari naman po.
Maganda yun na may nakita ko na kinarga na noong enforcer yung bata patungo sa ospital. That's something. It says 1,000 words. More than 1,000 words.
Actually, sir, huhulihin lang po yung dahil nag-violate. Pero nung nakita ko yung nilapitan ng enforcer namin, merong emergency case, at nagkukumpulsyon na po ata yung bata, readily, dinala na po na sa hospital.
Very good.
Pero, ano ba, speaking of ambulances, ilang experience ko doon, when I was LTO chief, meron ko nasundang ambulansya. Wawang-wang siya. Lahat ng hospital nilampasan. So, napupunta yun. Purirari ba? Pero hindi, ganito nangyari, no? So, ilahan ko, kinat ko. Tinignan ko. Saan pasero mo, wala naman. Nag-a-approve lang daw yung sakay.
Sino yung sakay?
Chiching yata ng mayor yung sakay.
Ayun! Okay. So, yes, please.
Right. When we're actually going back to your own experience, when we're looking at holding a patient, especially a seriously injured or ill patient, in an ambulance for an hour or more, then that tells you that there must be real medical competence in the ambulance.
Inside.
It must be equipped, right, to look after a patient in that condition, and they must be trained. The crew must be trained. Very often we see people packaged on the roadside, dumped on a stretcher, put in the back, and no care. That's what's happening in the majority. There are centers of excellence, there's no doubt about that. But in general, what's actually happening is people are put in a vehicle, right, and they run for the hospital. In Metro Manila, that's not going to work, of course, because of the traffic. That means that the patient, like you, is then exposed for that period of time and can easily lose their life if they're not looked after properly in the ambulance.
Okay. Well said. June, you've been exposed to all these problems, right?
Yeah, actually, sir. For the volunteer side, no, hindi naman natin pwedeng sabihin na volunteer lang sila. But these volunteers should be equipped. No? They also need to be trained because they are part of the ambulance crew. So meaning, it's not just being trained ng basic life support would be enough for you to save lives. Hindi. Dapat much deeper or higher training ang nagbibigay because they're riding a life-saving vehicle. So dapat yun. So, kumbaga ba, dahil dito sa Philippines, because of, there's no such thing as EMS law. So, walang nagbigay ng protocols or sabihin natin mandato para dito. Walang tumatayo for that.
Okay.
So, ang tanong, kung ikaw ba ay walang training but you are riding in an ambulance at nakamatay ka ng tao, sino ang mananagot?
Mhm.
That's the big question.
Okay.
Diba? Parang tumulong na nga ako,
Sasabit pa ako.
Oo, makukulong pa ako. But then again, be responsible.
Mula sa ospital patungo sa punerarya.
Wala na yun.
Ang nakalagay ay ambulance din.
Kinakarga na lang sa tiyera yun, tapos dinadala sa...
Pero nakalagay ambulance eh.
Yeah, oo.
Did I mention the funeral homes na may gano'n? Yeah.
But the thing is, there is already DOH administrative orders that forbid the use of the word ambulance unless it meets their specification. These funeral vehicles do not meet that specification, of course. So they're not allowed. They're not allowed to use the word ambulance. They're not allowed to use emergency lights and sirens.
Okay.
Under current legislation.
Okay.
Right, it just needs to be enforced.
But-
It's like so many things here in the Philippines, I'm sorry to say, they just need to be enforced.
Okay. As Bert Swansing would usually say, laws in the Philippines are suggestions.
But I mean, the DOH did a lot of work intentionally to solve this problem. And yet, it's ignored.
Okay. Then something must be done. As far as firefighters are concerned, Rolly, may experience ba kayo na gustong-gusto nyo tapusin na yung sunog pero hindi kayo makarating dahil sa traffic?
Yes, there are many instances. Madalas po ganun po dahil sa traffic and at the same time, yung mga drivers are unwilling to give way. So, I already suggested that before sa LTO that yung mga drivers po should undergo training para at least alam nila yung rules and regulation, and with regards to emergency vehicle, they should let them pass through.
Okay. So, sabi mo, dapat mayroong training. Hindi kaya rehabilitation ang kailangan nito. Dahil sa mukhang na-addict na sa paglabag sa batas eh.
Possible. And at the same time, I'd just like to inform you na I think 2.5 years ago or 3 years ago, nag-sign ng Memorandum of Agreement with the Bureau of Fire Protection and MMDA with regards to emergency lane in EDSA. So that is the third lane. But ang usapan po doon, ang third lane is for emergency vehicle, and pag may emergency vehicle, the private car or the public utility vehicle should go to the left or go to the right to give way, pero hindi po siya nasusunod.
Okay. Yun ang masaklap. Paano po ito, Mr. MMDA?
Sir, malinaw po yung direktiba regarding dun sa, although naka-in place na po, tama po yung MO. So yung mga enforcer po namin, they are notified at may instruction po na during emergency, maghanap po kami ng traffic direction and control. Yun lang po ngayon ang mga gagawa namin. Dahil tama yung disiplina sir ng bawat isa yung mga driver.
Okay.
Alam po nila yan, pero hindi po natin sinusunod dito sa Pilipinas talaga. Actually sir, meron ho kami observasyon. Pag wala ho naman yung ambulansya, hindi ho nagigibway. Yun ho ang kalimitan. Siguro, susundo. Pero alam naman natin na kahit walang laman yun, emergency case yun. Kailangan talaga dapat pagbibigyan. Pipick up lang po ng pasyente.
Okay.
So pag hindi po walang laman, hindi po nagbibigay yung mga kapwa drivers.
Okay. Paano kung chiching ni Mayor yung sakay doon sa ambulansya? Emergency yun, dahil makamahuli ni Mrs. Hindi po ba?
Malinaw po yung direktiba. Lahat po yung obligasyon po namin tulungan.
Okay. Yes, please. Maganda ng usapan.
Last year namin ko lang daw, kasi pag naka-raid ng ambulance sa Sirena, tapos nakitang walang laman, especially medyo mataas yung vehicle sa mga bus, yan sabi na pinangsusundo lang. But sana ma-inform din yung ibang mga tao pag gano'n, pipick up pa lang kami ng pasyente. Merong pasyente na naghihintay sa amin. Especially if it is life-threatening. Basta nakakita kayo ng ambulance na nagsisirena, give way. Kasi we're up against time po para masave yung tao.
Yeah, okay. Magandang usapan natin. Ang pagpapahalaga sa buhay ay talagang inherent among Filipinos because for us, life is sacred. But the problem is, when people don't pay much attention to laws, then yun talaga, sasabi tayo. Ang tanong ko ngayon, paano natin malulutas ito? How do we solve this? In your case, sa mga bumbero, I have a friend na taga Novaliches, nasunog yung bahay, nagka-apoy, hindi nakarating yung bumbero dahil ginagawa yung kalsada sa Quirino Highway. Do you have coordination with DPWH to find out yung pinaka-epektibong dadaanan so you can reach the area at the shortest possible time? Rolly.
Actually, there's no coordination with DPWH. At the same time, hindi rin po natin alam na may ginagawang mga kalsada kasi pabigla-bigla, like in Rizal Avenue, yung papunta sa Manila Fire District headquarters, ginagawa po ang reblocking. So, nagulat na lang kami na sarado pala yung isang lane.
Ito nung Biyernes ba yun?
Hindi lang Biyernes yun, yung ano pa yun.
Dahil
Monday
natatanda ko
pa.
may press conference sa DOH, biglang nag-reblocking on a weekday. So, yung po yung sinasabi mo.
Yes, it's Monday. Monday pa yun nagsimula. So, almost a week na yun.
Dapat alam ni Mayor Isko yan. Dahil kung hindi, mamumura sila nun. Pero ang dami nagmumura mga tao kung may emergency. DOH, so Ceres Memorial Medical Center. Tapos may blocking ka. Problema.
Ang ano lang po natin is sa DPWH, dapat yung mga reblocking nila or road construction is tapusin muna sana yung isang area before going to the other area. Kasi ginagawa, butas lahat kahit saan, pati alternate route, sira. So wala na madaanan.
Well, this is a problem. Yes, please.
The problem is that there's so many issues involved in traffic, parking on the streets, etc., etc. You're not going to solve them overnight. So when we're talking about pre-hospital care, when we're talking about, we can do something about that. We can do something now. We can make sure that the ambulances are well equipped. We can make sure that the people are well trained. So any delay that's caused, at least the patient gets good care. The other issues, we got motorcycle lanes. Do motorcycles use them? No, do they? They don't. They're not enforced. So, that's going to take years and years to solve those problems. What happens to the patient in the meantime? What happens? Yes, unless they're properly looked after in an ambulance.
Okay.
And that means the ambulance must be well equipped and the EMTs must be well trained.
All right.
We came up with training standards in 1996 in conjunction with UP, etc. Right? They're based on international standards. Are they applied across the country? No. We have trained over 4,500 EMTs. Where are they? working abroad, highly valued, highly paid. Not here.
Okay.
So this is a big problem. What we need is government to look at this and to get a national EMS going where we can control standards of training, standards of equipment in the vehicles, available to every Filipino, no matter where they are.
Okay.
And that's the best way of dealing with the therapeutic vacuum in traffic. There's no other way at the moment.
Okay. Bert, would we have any idea as to how many ambulances are registered with the LTO?
We don't have that record. But the only good thing that happened over 30 years is the number of ambulances. 30 years ago, ilan lang yung ambulansya dito sa Metro Manila. No? In fact, 8 hours bago ka makakuha sa ambulansya. Yeah. And very few lang ang ambulansya. No? Dumami lang yan, of course. Noong time ni President Cory Aquino, biglang dumami yung ambulansya dahil meron yung
PCSO. Okay.
And of course, through the years, ganun. Dumami na dumami. But again, yung ba mga ambulansya din, tama bang tawag, is it right to call them ambulances? Not. Like for example, the ambulance that I rode on, ang tigas nung
Shocks.
Kaya every time na dumadaan sa lubak, parang may dumadagan sa akin na sa bloke ng semento.
Wow. I can imagine. Chest pain, atake sa puso. Eh. Wow. Pero no, that's something, Bert. It's a learning experience and it's a good reminder that you had a heart, unlike some people we know who pretend to have hearts. Anyway.
Right. Here's a perfect example. I'm not going to say the city, but one city in Metro Manila, about 106 is really carrying crew. They were assigned to barangays, which is a waste of an ambulance. Right? Not one of them. That's 160. Think of the budget that could have been spent properly.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm sure Bistek is enjoying his vacation. Okay. Mahirap yung paksa natin. I'd like to open the floor to our colleagues from the media who have questions. Simulan na natin para tuloy-tuloy ang ating discussions. Dahil sa, kung wala tayong inventaryo ng mga ambulansya, isa pang problema. Pag pinaraan yung ambulansya, kami dumaan kanino. Pag pinadaan yung ambulansya, marami sumusunod. Ano bang batas doon?
Bawal.
Ba? Sino ba pwedeng sumagot ng Bert?
Bawal yun. Yeah, bawal yun. Part ng Republican 4136. Hindi mo dapat sundan yung
Ambulansya.
No? Pero of course, yung iba talagang sinasamantala yun dahil bibilis yung biyahe nila.
Kamag-anak ko yung pasyente. Gano'n. Does that happen in your country? People following the ambulance so that they would have easier travel time?
No, tailgating, no.
Tailgating.
And the law is very strict. In my country, motorists get out of the way, right? And they get priority to ambulances. But we don't. I mean, let's be fair. We don't have your traffic problems because the population of my country is 4.8 million people. The country, Metro Manila, has more than double that.
12 million in Manila.
So you see, we also have very strict driving tests and very strict testing of vehicles.
Okay.
Now, if you were to actually bring in very strict testing of motor vehicles in this country, you would solve your traffic situation overnight because more than 50% would fail.
Okay.
And no jeepney would ever come close to passing a vehicle safety test. Not one.
Okay. Thank you.
And if you walk down on, and I've done it on EDSA, and the MMDA can take notice of this. Okay, you can pull people up for having the wrong number plate, and you can pull people up for being in a bus lane. But have a look at the tires on your buses. Just one thing. Have a look at the tires. Bald, elbow. Right? Large. A few years ago, we had an we had a bus fall off the Skyway, correct?
Yes.
Because it had bald tires and it rode on water and fell over. And at that time, they were saying, oh, we must make sure. What's happened?
Okay.
Go down to it at any time and look at the buses passing, and you will see how many have bald tires. And that means when that road gets wet, very dangerous.
Okay. Reaction from MMDA?
Sir, talagang yung mga kalidad ng mga sasakyan natin sa kalsada, although yan po ay patutulong po ng LTO, meron naman po regular na pag-check. Kaya lang sir, pag nasa pilit na po kami, yun yung isang problema natin. Hindi po talaga namin basta mapapara. Siguro sir, sa mga terminal, sa garahe po nila, na-inspection po yun.
Okay.
Tulong naman po kami ng LTO.
Narinig kong suggestion ni Bayani Fernando noon yun mga ganyan dapat tinutunaw na para pakinabangan ng Philippine Navy. Dahil nasa yung bakal, kailangan. Hindi rin lang ikamaminti. Tapos yung multa ng tsuper, kayo mo 30 pesos lang. For every 10 violations, edi 300. For 10 violations every day for a month, that's 9,000. So, hindi magtatagal, bibenta niya yung sasakyan, kababayad ng multa. Anyway, yun yung mathematics ni Bayani. Hindi nanalong Vice President. Yes, please.
Good morning po. My name is Robert Songole from Philippine Travel News. I want to ask Mr. Roliso, the President of Filipino-Chinese Rescue. How many associations are you now involved? How many groups of Filipino-Chinese associations?
In our association, we have 27 affiliate groups all over Metro Manila.
Let's include the Chinese from mainland China.
From mainland China.
Yeah. They also have they already have a groupings, rescue groupings. Mainland China, but they
are not affiliated with us. Probably in different associations.
Different associations.
So, how many associations are there?
Actually, there are eight umbrella associations.
Really? So, mas marami kayong fire trucks at tao kaysa Bureau of Fire Protection sa Metro Manila?
Actually, yes.
Yes, sir. Our association is 8. 27 groups also.
Really?
Association, yeah.
Okay. And your association is called?
Filipino-Chinese also, firefighters.
Filipino-Chinese Firefighters.
Another question po, sir. Gusto yung Bureau of Fire Protection, are you in agreement with the armings of fire rescue? Yung side arms, are you for the DILG, Bureau of Fire Protection, maglalagay ng firearms, yung side arms po?
Okay.
Actually, in my opinion, my personal opinion, it is not necessary to arm them because it will magkakaroon ng ibang impact Hindi na po siya magiging parang enforcement na mangyayari. Police enforcement dapat. It should not be the Bureau of Fire kasi pag nag-inspect ka, edi pag nagkasagutan kayo, bulag agad, diba? Oo. So, different case po yung for protection and different case po yung pag-i-inspect nila in the course of duty.
Okay, would you care to react? Kasi yung ibang grupo rin pala. John, sige, John.
Actually, same din po yung aking sentiments with that. No? And aside from, parang mas gusto ko na lang i-elevate nila yung kanilang standards. Rather, train their people rather than equipment with the guns. Kasi the mandate for them is to fire suppression. Diba? It's not security purpose. It's really more on the fire suppression and rescue. So, hindi nila kailangan ng baril for that.
Okay. Alright. Yes, please.
Ang alam ko, yung mga fire truck, pwede nilang araruhin yung mga sasakyan na nakaharap.
Pwede.
Yeah. Or tapos yung mga sasakyan na nakaharang doon sa Bukay Sendio. Binabasag yung salamino para
Ganun.
They're parking in the wrong parking area.
Kasi
Okay.
hindi na nire-respeto yung bukay sendyo.
Exactly.
Ito yung fire
hydrant.
Fire hydrant. Okay. Okay. Eh, ano gagawin mo kung hangin ang lumalabas sa fire hydrant, hindi tubig?
Iba usapan na yun.
Iba.
But then, it's supposed to be yung fire hydrant, may tubig yan.
Okay. In Europe and in the United States, pag may fire hydrant, dyan umiihi yung aso. That's what I hear. Mga pelikula. Yes, please. Rocel.
Okay. Yeah. Sir, doon sa MMDA about sa motorcycle lane. Diba? So, motorcycle lane is motorcycle. Problema, dumadaan ang private, ang public, saan dadaan ang motorcycle? Kaya sumisingit, tapos sinuhuli. So, dapat, pag naglagay kayo ng motorcycle lane, exclusive for motorcycle lane, walang papasok na private, walang doon nagkakaproblema eh. So, yun ang minsan nire-reklamo ng motorcycle riders.
Okay.
Sa ngayon, ang motorcycle lane, hindi yan exclusive lane para sa motorcycle. Priority sila. Dapat yung motorista, yung is occupying the motorcycle lane, pag nakita niya sa rear view mirror niya na mayroong motorsiklo, they have to give way. Ganun ang usapan dyan. Hindi pa pwedeng exclusive. Kasi like for example, EDSA, ilan lang yung lanes eh? 5 lanes. Yung 2 lane kagad para sa bus. Tapos 3 lane para sa private vehicle. In fact, ang balak nga ng MMDA, ilagay yung motorcycle lane sa tabi ng bus lane. Tapos sigurado yan, maraming mamatay.
May galit siguro yung nagpanukala. Yeah. Yes, please.
One of the worrying factors about motorcycles, and I'm not blaming motorcycles, but we have to understand that 60% of road traffic injuries and deaths in Metro Manila now are motorcycles. So it is really a problem, not just from the traffic point of view, but from the number of people. And I noticed here, but considering that there's 60% road accidents are motorcycles, do we really want to put more people in it? Do we really want more victims? Think about it.
Okay. What's the government policy on motorcycles?
Okay. As far as the government is concerned, hindi naman kami nagtitengang kawali. No? Dito sa Pilipinas, we have extremes. In the metropolitan area, you have traffic. No, kaya yung mobility ng tao is impaired. On the provinces, the rural areas, kulang naman yung sasakyan. Kaya those are where the motorcycle, habal-habal, they call it in the province. Dito sa Metro Manila, ginawang sosyal, angkas, tribe. So, we're saying that that is just a stopgap measure para sa yung motorcycle taxi is concerned.
Okay.
Although, dito sa atin sa Pilipinas, nakakatakot, yung pansamantala nagiging pansamantala.
Okay. Malupit.
Yeah, actually right now, we're having a discussion on what to do with the motorcycles. But of course, the motorcycle taxi bill is concerned.
Okay. Pero makakalusot daw yun eh. Dahil may mga politiko may alam.
It's a done deal na eh. You know? We had a hearing the other Monday sa Senado. Ginulpi kami ron. Ano? Because bakit daw terminate namin yung pilot program. So is with the Congress naman. Ano? Ganun din. So ang hinahanapan na lang natin is how do we make it safe for the passenger? Because we all know that the passenger of a motorcycle is vulnerable yan eh. Inherently vulnerable. No? Whenever you ride a motorcycle, isang paa mo nasa hukay. Pero may pagtataka ka, mayroong ibang tao naka-experience na ng aksidente. Like for example, yung pinakita doon kay Ted Filon na Saturday, hindi pa rin siya, ride pa rin siya ng motorsiklo.
Okay. Malupit ka. Sheena, sa inyong experience sa MMDA, ilang buwan ka na ba nagtatrabaho sa MMDA?
Actually, sir, taon na po.
Taon na. sa ilang taon mong pananatili sa MMD, ilan yung naisakay nyo, ni-rescue nyo na mula sa sakuna sa motorsiklo?
Madami, sir. Mostly, involved talaga motorcycle. Kung hindi man kung sa motorcycle, madalas po nakainom.
Nakainom?
Yes po.
Okay. Nag-monitor niyo ba kung buhay pa yung mga niligtas niyo? Do you have a way of finding out? Wala?
Kasi once we endorse
Actually, yeah. Okay.
Kasi sir, once we endorse the patient to the hospital, na-receive the medical doctor, our responsibility ends there.
Okay.
So, maganda rin suggestion din sir kung one so that we can have a data rin na suggest na rin po sa amin yan so that hindi lang yung mga accidents or na related sa motorcycle.
Idea kasi ganito. Kung mas maraming hindi na liligtas pagdating sa ospital, pwede yung lagyan ng billboard yan. Sabihin natin, ito na yung mga namatay na ni-rescue natin. Gusto nyo ba makasama rito?
Actually, sir, maganda ka i-post yung picture, kaya lang it's against
privacy
privacy
yes,
ng
come up with
patient.
numbers lang. Come up with numbers.
Yeah.
Na, okay, ni-rescue namin for this year ito. Pero ang namatay ganito. Gusto nyo ba kasama pa rito?
May running store.
May running store. Katulad ni Bayan ni Fernando, nakalagay sa kanya. Huwag tumawid. Nakamamatay. Tumatawid dito. Tumatawid pa rin. Ano po kaya?
Sir, yung aksidente sa mga motor, talagang sabi nga ni Sir Inherent, sa bukay. Ano po motor din po ako, sir? Ang napapansin ko po talaga, kapag nandun yung mga enforcer, may mga sumusunod naman. Yan. Ang problema, sa kahabaan, lalo sa Ross Boulevard, sir, nasa first lane po, bangketa sa yung atin. Pag may enforcer doon, susunod yan. Pagka po wala na, babalik na po uli yan. Yan. Kahit po walang traffic. So, disiplina pa rin po, sir. Yung disiplina pa rin po yung dapat sa atin. Pag nahuli mo po, ano ba yan? Wala naman traffic eh. Pag nahuhuli pa kayo ng motor, ito nga lang pagkakataon namin eh. Pero mali po yung sistema.
Alam niyo, pinakamahalaga rito magsalita tungkol sa disiplina sa motorsiklo. Si Presidente, saka si Senador Bongo, because they're into motorcycle. Make them talk about safety sa motorsiklo. I guess with this, so much following they have, marami susunod eh. Palagay ko. Linggoy, where are you? Yes, please.
Natawa ko.
Sige po.
Ako po si Kalinggoy.
Hindi ka sumasakay sa motorsiklo.
Hindi kaya.
Hindi kaya.
Great grandson
Pakilapit lang po yung mikropono.
ni Colonel Antonio Sonqua na sa kanyang last will and testament nag-endow ng 2 fire truck. In the tradition of the Chinese volunteers. Ito naman ang tanong ko. Number 1. Napakaraming ambulansya from hospital ambulance to municipal, barangay, etc. na ang mga enforcer nahalata ko, pag yung malaking lifeline, naniniwala sila. Pero habang mas maliit yung ambulansya, hindi na sila naniniwala. Hindi kaya dapat na merong iba't ibang color scheme. Halimbawa, yung barangay ambulance, green. Yung ambulance na equipped, trained, yun yung halimbawa, pula. Pangalawa, dapat iba't ibang level of priority ang binibigay sa depende kung anong kulay. Pero yung hindi naman natin maaalis na kahit yung hindi equipped, hindi trained, pag may emergency, pwede pa rin mag-respond sa emergency at yung volunteer ay magbo-volunteer to incur the liability na makapatay siya ng rescue niya. Di ba?
Okay.
Yun ang number 1 question. Number 2 question tungkol sa enforcers. May dalawang level ng batas. Pag malaki ka, susunod ka sa enforcer, sa stop. Kailangan huwag kang tatawid sa pedestrian lane. Kailangan huwag ka mag-occupy ng yellow box. Pero pag motorsiklo, ganito pala yung enforcer. Pag malaki yung auto, pag go, pag stop, tapos go. Pag maliit yung motorsiklo, ganun pala yung go. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng iba, kailangan huminto, yung motorsiklo pwede mag-go. Kahit na yung intersection, halimbawa na, intersection, stop kami, go yun. Pero yung motorsiklo, pwede sumingit.
Okay.
At may ganun yung enforcer. I don't know kung kayo mga nagmamanage, supervise ng enforcer, na-realize nyo na meron palang senyas na ganun.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, please.
Right. The first question I can answer. This is what I was talking about. You've got different people doing different levels of EMS with different vehicles, different equipment, different training. This is why we need a national ambulance service where everything is controlled, right, under the DOH. We can't have people fighting over it. I went to a World Health Organization meeting and we had different bodies and volunteers and all the rest, all fighting over EMS. You got all these little dogs fighting over one bone. The EMS, the ambulance service, needs to be a national service where everything is the same from the top of the country to the bottom of the country. Where it's the same vehicles, the same standards, the same equipment, the same training, the same service given to every Filipino. All this fragmentation doesn't work, right? You can't control it. So some people get good care. If you're in Davao or Cebu, like that, they get good care. If you've got the money for Lifeline, right? But otherwise, you don't know what you're getting. Are you going to get one of these 160 ambulances with no equipment, no training? Is that what you're really going to get? So, my answer to you is we need a national emergency medical service, ambulance. The same, the whole nation over. That's the end result.
Okay.
We tried the others. We tried local authorities. We tried this and that. It all failed and we ended up with national. The National Health Service in the United Kingdom runs the ambulance service. That's what should happen here.
Okay. Talking about a very safe issue called traffic and emergency response. But, I hope we didn't open a can of worms. But in some instances, there are lawmakers who believe in the old Chinese saying, for every crisis comes an opportunity. And that we don't have mass transport, we now have angkas and the like. So, yun ang isang tiwaga. Magandang araw po. Maraming salamat. Thank you for being with us.
On the capacity and the professional people who are on board the ambulances. But the problem is, hanggang ngayon yata wala pang nagpaparegister dun sa ng DOH kasi talagang napakataas po ng standard. The only thing that everybody or every ambulance na meron tayo sa NCR is medical transport vehicle. Yun lang po ang pwedeng classify. We'll remove the word ambulance, but road parang transport vehicle na po.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Ang nakakandaan kong ambulansya ng PCINP nung araw, Fiera, na matigas yung siya. Pag meron kasi na kayo na pasyente na ka-stretcher, durog na yung puso sa ospital. So, that's another issue. Pero ngayon, hindi na gano'n ang mga sasakyan.
Yung second question, bakit daw pinalalagpas yung... Ingrid, tama ba yan? Pinalalagpas yung... Pero yung mga four-wheel vehicle, iba standard, okay.
Sir, yung mga napapahuli sa yellow box, kahit po mga motor, hinuhuli po namin yun. The only problem, sir, alam naman natin sa buong Metro Manila, maraming mga enforcer. Iba-iba po. May local po eh. So, kami pong sa MMDA side, basta nasa yellow box, talaga pong huhulihin namin.
Okay. Siguro ang pinakamaganda natin gawin dito, magpa-contest tayo. Pag may online tayo, magpa-contest natin, sino pinakamakamandad na traffic enforcer sa Metro Manila? O, di ba? pinakamakamanda. Dahil sabi ni Boss, yung mga local government units, may kanya-kanyang style. Sa MMDA, maliwanag. Pero pagdating sa syudad at bayan, iba ang dating. Kaya maganda yan. Kaya titignan natin.
Iba din sa Republic of Makati.
Iba kami. Di ba? Iba kami. Di ba?
Magandang umaga po. Kay Engineer Sulti, pero paki-educate naman kami o paki-explain nga lang po yung sinabi nyo kanina na done deal yung sa technical working grupo ito po sa motorcycle taxi. Done deal na po?
Done deal. Ano raw yun?
Well, considering the number of bills that has been filed in Congress and in the Senate, it's going towards that. Legalizing the use of motorcycle as a public utility vehicle. Ginawa na kaming, well, of course, Congress issued the resolution, last Congress issued a resolution tasking the Department of Transportation na aralin, no, kung paano magiging ligtas yung mga pasahero. Pero pupunta na yun doon.
Ano po yung recommendation po ninyo?
Hindi pa kami tapos actually. Ang pinagtatalunan pa namin yun is yun nga, kung paano magiging ligtas yung pasahero. Because if you ask me, a road safety advocate, ang sinasabi ko, dapat yung pasahero should be properly geared, from head to foot. Considering nga na yung pasahero na nakasakay sa motorsiklo is vulnerable.
Okay.
Maliit lang sa tapat niya.
So sa situation po na yun, Engineer, parang naipit kayo sa nagkukugang bundok at wala na po kayong option kundi parang you are helpless in a situation na kailangan manindigan kayo sa safety ng bawat riding public.
Yun ang talagang pinag-igitan namin. Na we have to make it safe for the passenger.
Pero,
well, pinagtatalunan ngayon yan.
okay.
Binabasa ko yung thread dito sa ano ko na yun ang subject matter ngayon na dinidiscuss. Actually, wala pa nga kami sa ibang issues like for example, who's going to regulate them? LTFRB ba o local government? Tapos, they were complaining about cap, yung cap on the number of motorcycles. For sure, there's going to be a cap pagdating na sa maging batas siya because ayaw natin na maging runaway situation. Kung hindi, we will experience here in the Philippines what we're experiencing in Hanoi. No? In Hanoi, the whole width of the road is occupied by motorcycles. And that we do not want to happen.
Okay.
Okay, thank you po.
Alright. Yung bang nakasakay sa angkas, may insurance ba yun?
Sabi nila.
Okay. Sabi nila. Okay. Yes,
Does that cover it?
yes, please.
Right. If we get a passenger, I'm supposed to be answering questions, not asking them. Does a passenger on the ANCAS motorcycle, if they get injured, what is the provision to pay for their medical care?
They say that they have insurance.
ANCAS has insurance to cover them all.
Yes.
Really? According to them, I think that needs to be checked because I have serious doubts.
Okay. Why do you have serious doubts?
Because that costs a lot of money.
Really?
Yeah. And when we look at the sort of profit margins on motorcycles, I don't think that's viable.
So you
I don't know, I mean, I'm just asking. But it's something we certainly have to pay attention to because it shouldn't become the personal burden of the passenger. If they're going to run this sort of system, and 60% of road traffic accidents are motorcyclists, then there has to be a provision to cover them for healthcare.
Okay. Do you have any idea as to where this ANCAS scheme is being implemented in other Asian countries? Bert, do you have any idea?
Well, marami ng bansa dito sa Southeast Asia na gumagawa niyan. Sa Indonesia, ginagawa yan. Sa Thailand, sa Bangkok, ginagawa yan. Of course, in Vietnam, ginagawa na yan. dito nga sa Pilipinas, because of the situation, kulang sa public transportation sa Metro Manila, so yung mobility nga is impaired. So napipilitan yung mga pasahero, yung mga commuters na sumakay sa motorsiklo to get them to where they want to go. No? And again, in the provinces, it's a different story where you lack good public transport system, so they also ride on motorcycle.
Okay. All right. I remember taking the motorcycle from a camp in Maguindanao to the camp of the MILF chairman. We just took the motorcycle, and boy, the roads are deplorable. And I'm being diplomatic about it.
Was more drunk.
Yes.
I think we have to bear in mind, this is WHO figures. You talk about Southeast Asia, and we don't have motorcycle taxis at all. In fact, we hardly have motorcycles. Now, the problem is, and this is fact, for every one person that dies in my country on the roads, 10 die here. For everyone that is seriously injured in my country, 10 are seriously injured here. That means 90% are preventable. And look at the loss of life. Never mind the profit, never mind the time saved. The bottom line is life is precious. Is more precious than motorcycles, is more precious than business, right? But they pass these things in the Senate, but what do they do for the EMS law? Nothing. Nothing. They do nothing to improve emergency medical services. Nothing. But they're very fast at doing this. When did they start pushing for this? The EMS law started in 2009, was first put in 2010 in January. Right? 2010. That's 10 years and nothing. How long to get a motorcycle law, taxi law through? Isn't that ridiculous? Isn't that ridiculous? No, it's all value about who's making money here, but nothing about human life.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Follow up lang question ko kay Engineer Alberto Songsing. How many helicopter unit are you employing now? From the Department of Transportation. Helicopter. Kasi diba kailangan na sa emergency po?
Helicopter.
Helicopter.
The helicopter. From what I know, the only agency under the OTR that has helicopters is the Philippine Coast Guard.
Philippine Coast Guard.
Philippine Coast Guard.
Drone po, drone. Mga drones. Para sa mga ano.
Maganda yan dahil sa I talked to a car executive who bought a European company. Bert, you listen to this, and they said by 2026 at the latest, we will have flying cars being produced in the market. I said that's very good. In the Philippines, it will never happen because of the electric wires that we have. So definitely they will crash, and they have nowhere to land. Yes.
To you, Sir Bert Swansing. Sir, there is this proposal to create a Department of Disaster Resilience to cover only natural disasters. Senator po has a proposal to create a National Transportation Safety Board to cover only transport disasters. Would you be amenable to fusing the two so that we only have one department to handle both man-made and natural disasters, including include these medical problems like new coronavirus, SARS,
Magkaiba trabaho nun eh. Magkaiba trabaho nun yung NSTB, National Safety Transport Board. NTSB pala, National Transport Safety Board, saka yung sa disaster. Magkaiba trabaho nun. Yung NTSB, they look into this situation, halimbawa nagkaroon ng sakuna, bakit nangyari yung sakuna? So yun yun.
Sir, regarding the proposal to the gentleman beside Bert, the proposal to go with emergency medical services, I'm familiar with that in the case of Saudi Arabia, where hindi lang ambulance, helicopter dumarating eh. Would you be amenable to including these emergency medical services bureau within the Department of Disaster Resilience?
Okay. Well, what you have to bear in mind is ambulances respond to disaster. Disaster does not respond to ambulance. EMS. EMS, like the fire service, like the police, they all respond to disaster, but they have a big role in the community otherwise. Right? They have a vast role. For example, if you have a stroke, if you have a heart attack, does DRRM cover that? No. So, don't expect EMS to be sufficiently covered by DRRM, by disaster authority. Don't expect that, because it's a vast public service. What actually happens is the other way around. We must build an EMS that is capable of responding well to disaster. That's what we do. Disaster, your previous question was, disaster responds to epidemics, etc., when they become a problem. Where we are now at the moment with the coronavirus is the preventive. That's the DOH responsibility. But for example, if we did have an outbreak, then that's where the DRRM comes in managing the outbreak, the outbreak. So that's the division.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask Rolly. Rolly, next month will be Fire Prevention Month. What do you think are the challenges for fire volunteers like you and John?
Well, I think more public education on fire prevention. Dahil usually pag makikita mo ng fire starts with mga informal settlers, so we should have bumaba po tayo sa mga barangay level and educate them and give them the proper
information?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, John, sa inyong grupo.
Okay. So aside from the educating the people, sa akin din is whoever, the law mandates the Bureau of Fire. So sa akin lang sana maging strict ang Bureau of Fire para dun sa tinatawag nating fire code, properly implementation of the fire code. Kasi a lot of these establishments na nakikita natin na nasusunog, they're really fire hazards. So hindi sila compliant with the regulation na dapat may sprinkler. Yes, I can see sprinkler, but the question is, gumagana ba?
Okay.
These are the things that we have to consider.
John, anong garantiya na yung binibentang fire extinguisher ng bumbero ay magagamit ko?
Okay. So actually, ano naman daw yata yan yung parang renewable sa kanila. How do you call this? Refillable sa kanila.
Renewable.
Pero sir, pero ito, nakalagay din sa fire code na hindi sila dapat nagbibigay or nagbibenta or nagpo-promote ng isang manufacturing brand. Pero sasabihin nila, at koso ka dapat bumili niyan. May mga ganun silang bagay. Okay. Pero bawal yan.
Yes, please.
An interesting fact is that the movement to remove the oil depots from Pandacan was a project of Fire Month 2001. So that shows you the impact that it can have in the future. Because if the oil depots were still there when that fire broke out on Saturday, we'd be dealing with a lot of loss of life. So Fire Month is actually very, very important. Not only from bringing, but from prevention.
Okay, very good. Please.
Sir, sa fire, sa traffic. Sa ano ngayon, nag-emerge sa mga presence ng mga high-rise building. Meron pa kayong capability to respond sa mga high-rise fire? Kasi meron pa tayong mga gano'n or yung technology na up to what floor?
Okay, good.
Actually, up to 15 floors, depending on the size of the ladder. So meron po tayong mga ladder. Aside from the volunteers, yung Bureau of Fire Protection, they have also acquired yung mga ladder. So, pero siyempre, mayroon pong yung tawag tayo limited po yung capacity. Kasi, like in mga Makati, mga high-rise building, hindi na po kakayanin yan. So, ano na po yan eh. They have to go there. Mano-mano na po, aakit sa taas yan. So, yun po yung nagiging mga challenges natin.
So, hindi tayo prepared.
Pag mga high-rise
Volunteer,
dito,
only the volunteer, I'm talking about the volunteer, walang kakayanan.
hindi po kakayanin. Ano po, limited po yung
Up to 15.
yes po, yes po. Like yun na nangyari yung fire doon po sa may anong Makapagan, di ba? Meron din yung building.
High-rise.
Opo. May mga high-rise building na nasunog. And at the same time, the Legazpi Tower, di ba? So ang ginawa doon is mano-mano po umakit sa hagdanan.
With host,
Yes po, yes po. Kasi hindi po abot ng ladder yung height. So it will depend on the height of the building. So hindi po lahat kakayanin.
Okay. Yes, please. Would you care to add? Yes.
So actually, aside dun sa Bureau of Fire, no, it's the responsibility of the local disaster. No? If ever they can see that most of their establishments are sabihin natin mga high-rise, so dapat kasama sa disaster plan nila yan eh. Kasi I worked with the Manila disaster before, and yun lang hindi namin kayang purchase, yung ganong kataas na ladder. In which, when the need arises, meron kang makukuha immediately. No? Pero yung sunog sa bandahan, may kagamitan ng Manila yung tinatawag nilang roof. It's a blower na talagang good for industrial kind of fire. Kaso dumating ang QC at si QC yung roof niya ang ginamit, not the roof of Manila. So yun nga lang, dapat talaga na-anticipate mo na po pwedeng mangyari ang sunog niyan, especially sa mga high-rise building.
Yan naman tanong ko sa enforcement. No, may panukala tayo, di ba? Lagyan ng sidearm yung traffic enforcer. Kasi yung mga violator talaga, di ba? Ang Filipino driver, di ba, tends to violate law. They dare to, di ba, cross the line. Yun nga. Anong nangyari doon? Kasi nakikita ko sa Maynila, no? Pag police, takot. Pag MMDA tsaka MTPB, wala yan, sa diretso. So, ano yung status?
So, yung panukala yun, hindi walang pusto yun.
Bayani yun, palagi tayo.
Marami. Polo yung binigay sa amin ng polo. Polo. Hanggang naging baston.
Well, may kalawang yung bolo.
Ayan, mga kaibigan, napanood nyo at meron pa naging isang visitor kanina. At tama ba yung nabanggit kong pangalan ni Sir? No? Dahil si Sir, ayun, sama nga siya nga si Sir Aidan E. Tasker Lins na siyang Executive Director ng Philippine Society of Emergency Medical Technicians. Ayan po, naging guest din po siya at hiningan din siya ng mga opinion, reaksyon, hinggil din sa mga nangyayari nga katulad nun about sa mga ambulance na tumatakbo sa mga pangunahing karsada para maghatid ng mga pasyente na life and death, yung mga aksidente, etc. So, kayo na po, at meron siya mga comment, di ba? Meron siya mga sinabi na tama naman. So, yan po, at kayo na po bahalang magbigay na reaksyon, kung ano, at mag-PM lang kayo dito sa amin sa page ng Spear Cyber TV. Bueno mga kaibigan, pansamantala po magpapaalam muna inyong lingkod at magbabalik po ulit tayo sa araw ng bukas, araw ng Miyerkules para po sa ibang tatalakayin natin dito sa programang Utol, Usapin, Talakayin, Opinyon, Lilinawin dito lang sa Spear Cyber TV. Muli po, ako ang inyong naging kasama, kakwentuhan, kajaming, kakosa, Kadabar Cats, Katropa Pips, Rocel Lopez at nakasama ko pa rin sa technical side si Joshua Mendoza. Magandang hapon Pilipinas, hasta la vista baby.
Usapin, talakayin, opinyon, lilinawin kasama si Rocel Lopez, umaarangkada sa Spears Cyber TV.